what's up everybody? I made a thing. But honestly, I've been bringing this to like the local skate park, like the meetup we do every Thursday night to skate with the homies. And a lot of my friends have been saying like this thing is so cool and they want to know how I made it. So I figured I'd do like a little video showing how I made it. Like not step by step, but if you want to see a video, like a full tutorial, like rebuild of the same thing, let me know in the comments. If I get enough comments for that, I'll make this from scratch and I'll show you every step that I took. But I'm kind of just gonna explain how I made this, and then at the end of the video, I'll do like a little skate montage type thing, get a bunch of tricks on it. So, all right, before I show you how I made this thing, first things first, we're gonna go over to the Dollar Tree and I'm gonna show you where to find all the stuff that you need to build this. So we'll be back in just a second. We have arrived at the Dollar Tree in Fillmore. So let's go inside and I'll show you exactly where to find everything you need to build this thing. All right, we're in the Dollar Tree. Let's go find the stuff that we need. So the first spot, you're gonna go in the kitchen essentials area, just like the kitchen stuff, and there should be some cutting boards here, but it doesn't look like they're here today. It looks like they're sold out, so you'll just have to come back and check, or maybe check another Dollar Tree, but they have them. They're just small cutting boards, and they're right there. You're gonna wanna get 3 of those. As I was walking around though, I saw these other cutting boards. If you want to spend a little more money, these are $5 instead of like the, what is it now, like $1.75? I don't even know anymore, but yeah, you can make something better, I guess, something bigger with the $5 ones, so that's cool. Just a little bit more money. And that is in the cup section, I guess, where all the glasses and stuff are. And then for the rails, for the glue, and the other glue, you're gonna come here, and they got square rails and round rails. So this is the round rail right here, and that's what I use, but you could also use these square ones if you feel like using a square rail, if you like that better. It's kind of cool. Some things lock in better for square rails, and you got the option of gold or black. You can make it fancy with the gold, I don't know. And then this was the only wood glue that I could find here. There's usually like a box full of them, but I think they're out again, so this is the only one. But like I said, just come back later or check another Dollar Tree, they should have it. And then they always have the super glue. There's always a ton of super glue, so you want to make sure you get the green ones, the gel super glue, because those seem to work better. They seem to be stronger, they just take a little bit longer to glue. And like I was saying, if you get a little baking soda, if you have some at home, I think they sell it here, but I'm not sure if it's the same stuff, but that will help it dry quicker and harden even harder, like cement basically. But yeah, couldn't find the wood glue, so I think that was the only one. There was no box for them. I also saw this stuff right here that would probably work good for like the bottoms of your obstacles if you don't want them sliding around. I know they have that like sticky tack stuff, but double-sided tape, space tape, whatever this is, seems like it would be a good option, so just wanted to throw that in there. The next thing, I like this. I just wanted to show you guys. I'm knocking everything over here, but I have a couple of these and they work perfect for like little ledges, and that space tape would probably work really good with this to tack it down. But this is in like the school supplies area, and yeah. Finally, we're gonna go over to the toy section, and you're gonna need some mini Jenga sets. So those are right here. You might have to look around a little bit. Sometimes I have a hard time finding these, but they're there. There's usually a bunch of them, and I think this time there's only 3, but yeah, there's usually a lot of these, so I don't think you have to worry about that. $1.75. All right, I think we got everything we need to make our skate obstacle. Just to clarify what you need, we're gonna need 3 cutting boards for our base, the small cutting boards that they didn't have this time, but usually they have them, so they'll probably get them restocked soon. We need 3 handle pulls for drawers, which are the rails. Then we're gonna get 1 pack of the gel super glue, and then 1 bottle of the wood glue. And finally, we're gonna get 2 sets of the mini Jengas. But honestly, it's good to have like more than you need. So if you want to try to make it better, or just in case you run out of stuff, or I don't know, something happens, it's good to have more. So maybe like 3 Jenga sets, 2 wood glues would be good. I think the super glue is enough because you get 2 of them in the pack. And then the rails, they're good. So yeah, it's always good to have extra. I always feel really stupid talking in public places like that, so I hope you don't mind the dub over. 4th of July is coming up and we got a lot of out-of-towners in, so it was pretty busy in there. All right, so basically you have 3 steps using these cutting boards, and you're gonna be using a lot of glue on this because nothing's gonna fit right. Everything's gonna be a little bit off. So use a lot of glue, as you can see right here. There's like globs of glue, and that's kind of like filling in the cracks of the stuff that doesn't fit. Like this part right here didn't fit perfectly. I just used a lot of glue to make it fit. So key point right there, use a lot of glue. But anyways, the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna make the base. So you're gonna start with these 3 cutting boards right here, and you're gonna get your Jenga blocks out, and you're gonna be using wood glue right now because when you're gluing wood to wood, use the wood glue. That works the best. And later on, when you're using these rails, when you're gluing these rails to the wood, use that super glue, the gel super glue. It works better. And if you're wondering what this white stuff is, if you get some baking soda and you put it on the super glue, it hardens it faster and it makes it like cement. It makes it way harder. I learned that a long time ago. I don't know if it works the same with like the gel super glue, but I don't know, it feels pretty good. So normal super glue, it definitely works, but gel super glue, I'm not sure. It took a little longer to dry, but it feels pretty stable. Like I could hold it from this thing pretty good. All right, so the first thing, I made these pieces. So you can see right here, these little pillars that I used on the side. We got some right here too, and right here. And then we got these steps. Hi. Right here and right here. They're just little 3 steps. I mean, you could do it differently if you want, but if you want it to fit like mine, I would just make these little 3 steps. So first thing, you're gonna glue 8 of these little mini Jenga blocks together to make all 4 of these pillars. So you're gonna make 4 of those pillars, as you can see on the bottom. So these are 8 tall right here. And then we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna make a stack of 4 stacks of 4. So this is the second level. And then the third level, you don't need anything. And then we're gonna wait for those to dry. And then you're gonna glue them to the cutting boards right here. So that's your base. And then you're ready to get started with the rest of this stuff. And while you're waiting for these things to dry, the pillars, also make these 3 stairs right here. As you can see, it's pretty simple. I mean, pretty straightforward. You can see what I did. So you're gonna let that stuff dry first, just the pillars and the stairs. And once those dry, you're gonna get your cutting boards and you're just gonna basically glue the pillars on right here. And then this one you're gonna flip over, and nothing's gonna be like glued together yet. It's still it's gonna be able to shift around. So you wanna have everything in place perfectly how you want it. So you're just gonna set it on a table, preferably over like some newspaper or something so you don't get super glue everywhere. But you're gonna glue the pillars, then flip it over, line up all these things. Then you're gonna put the stairs on. So you're gonna glue the stairs down. And the next thing you're gonna do is glue these rails on. The first one's gonna be pretty easy, pretty straightforward. You're just gonna glue it straight to the wood, and you're gonna use the gel super glue. And like I said, I used the baking soda to make it harden faster and harden stronger. These 2 rails are gonna be a little harder. So basically, you're gonna glue this one first. Then what you need to do is take some of the Jenga blocks, and I cut out little squares. If you have some kind of saw, or at the very least, like go find like a knife or something, and just be very careful, but cut little squares so they fit like this. And then like this one. So this bottom one has 3. This one has 2 right here. This one has 1. So 1, 2, 3, pretty easy to remember, right? So you're gonna put it right in the middle, put the 1 here, put the 2 here, glue those together. You might have to wait before you glue these last 2. And then you're gonna place this one like that. And I guess you gotta kind of look how I did it to line them up right. So I put this part on the bottom step of the second rail, and then this one's on the 3rd step. So they don't align perfectly, but you can see what I did here. So yeah, you're gonna glue the rails. And like I said, if you want me to make a full tutorial doing this step by step, let me know in the comments. If I get enough comments, I'll do that. I'll go buy all the stuff again and remake it. Maybe I'll give it away. But yeah, that's about it with the rails. You got everything still in place. Remember, nothing's being held together that well. The rails are starting to hold together some of this stuff, but it's not completely holding everything together. So everything's gonna be shifting around. So the last step, which is kind of like the hardest step, honestly, to make everything fit, will just be to make these reinforcements around the edges. So I just glued these together, did whatever I could to get everything to fit together. Use a lot of glue because that's gonna make everything fit right. Nothing's gonna be perfectly flush, so you gotta use a lot of glue to fill in the cracks. But I used like, I don't know how many right here. You can kind of see what I did. But just make everything connect. You want this to connect to this, and this to connect to this. And then we did on the back too. Just reinforce everything the best you can. Again, I'm not gonna fully explain this, but you can see kind of what I did. I'll show the bottom. And yeah, that's about it. Just wait for it to dry. And I wouldn't try skating it right away because I think the wood glue takes about 24 hours to dry. So I would wait, just wait. Then you could have like a fully solid little obstacle. You don't have a chance of breaking it. I was a little impatient and skated it before it dried, but it seemed to be fine. So just be careful. And if you want, you could do this in steps. You don't fully have to wait for everything to dry, but you want it pretty dry. Like the pillars right here, I would glue, probably wait like a couple hours, not 24 hours, but like long enough for them to be stuck together. That way you could glue it to the base and then just work from there. Just make sure everything's solid before you start gluing stuff together, but don't skate it. I wouldn't say skate it until it's like cured for 24 hours. But yeah, that's about it.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're with my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior, inferior. You know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip, and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
I mean, it was not super much.
You can do anything, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? Try that, might miss. what you gon' be.